Hi, Yuvraj. How are you?
Hey Sid, how you doing?
I'm fine, man. It's great to catch up with you again. And yeah, these questions. My first one up to you is what is the current state of Wards 34, 35, and 36 in North Durban constituency?
One of the things that's come very clearly is that post the election, we now need new councillors in all of these wards. And there's by elections being held. The date is not yet clear to me, but I am led to believe it will be towards the end of August, that sort of period. Um, it's a dubious situation. It's up in the air. I'm sure they're doing their best, but by the same token, the way this entire process has been handled has left a little bit to be desired. The DA, for instance, have recently revealed their list of candidates, and a lot of them don't even reside in the wards that they've been assigned to, and how that's going to work, time will tell. But I don't think it's an ideal situation, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay. I've heard that there was a disciplinary hearing instituted against you, and long drawn out nature of the process interfered with the application for candidacy.
Yeah, so it wasn't really a hearing per se. There was an investigation. Complaint was made against me. I don't want to make it sound or demean it or make it sound less than it is, but simply put, I believe I provided enough information and evidence that I was not guilty of anything of the nature that they accused me of. And I think the annoying thing for me has been that no meeting has been called to rectify this matter, and this is something I was first addressed on this by a head of constituency November sometime last year, I believe. I could be mistaken, but I believe it was then. April this year, I was approached by the head of discipline for the DA, and as yet, nothing's been resolved. Generally, if you look at guidelines, 2 or 3 days is enough to call such a meeting or a hearing. If there's investigations that need to be done, it generally takes up to a month. Definitely not more than 5 months. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, many in Durban North, in North Durban, it seems are expressing reservations over the candidates in the upcoming by-elections. Could you explain why?
Well, I know for one thing for certain, I live in Ward 34, and yeah, there's a lot of reservations. Nobody knows the candidate that's there. He made an effort yesterday to do some sort of meeting with the community. From all accounts that have been put forth to me, it wasn't great. Look, I wish the guy the best, honestly, but I think he's kind of been thrown in the deep end, and I don't think he's going to be able to swim. I personally believe a ward councillor should come from the community. He should understand the ward. He should understand the challenges facing the ward. If he's required to attend to something at an ungodly hour, he should be in a position where he can do that. He should not be somebody out of the way who would not be able to do that. I work very closely with the former ward councillor, Dr. Bobby Maharaj, and he's somebody who's very much like a mentor to me. And my feeling on the whole thing is we would respond. I mean, for example, as a civic body chair, at 12 o'clock in the morning, I actually walked down the road to actually fill a hole using a shovel with certain residents because they could not get a TLB to come out and do crusher. So until that TLB did arrive, we did what we had to do. I'm not saying I expect a ward councillor to do that, but it's just an example. A person in the ward can do those things.
Okay,
And
how do you see this next period leading up to the 2026
leading up to 2026, I definitely believe a lot could go right, but there's a lot that could go wrong. And the start, from my perspective, has not been great. Um, there's this feeling, and this is just my opinion, but a lot of people do share it. that attention has gone to the major issues affecting the country, and a lot of the local issues in wards that were formerly controlled by certain parties are now being neglected. And yeah, you don't start neglecting the people that put you where you are. If you do that, you're signing away your success.
Okay. Uh, okay. What are your ambitions in the political sector after undergoing this process that has recently occurred?
I guess a lot of that depends on how things are handled regarding this issue. Um, Personally, I can see myself making a lot of changes. I still do intend to contest the 2026 elections. I just am not sure with which party it will happen. I am still very much pro DA. I am still somebody who would like to work with them.
Okay.
But a lot of things that have happened have disappointed me, not just in the situation but some of the people involved as well. And yeah, so time will tell. But going forward, I intend to contest that 2026 election and serve my community as I always have.
Okay. I know this wasn't as part. I know this wasn't in my list of questions, but I remember when I last saw you, I thought you were quite keen on the PA.
It's an option. It would depend on how things go with the Democratic Alliance. There's about 2 or 3 parties that have actually I've been in talks with, and we'll see where it goes. The Patriotic Alliance is one that I've approached, and yeah.
Uh-huh. If you don't mind me asking, who are the other 2?
Don't want to reveal that just yet, Sid. Time will tell how the DA handle this. If it's not handled to satisfaction, then yeah, everybody will know, and you probably will be the one revealing it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you kindly, Sid. Much appreciated. Ciao.